There's a lot of RPG Maker plugins out there. Just to show you here, look at this list. There's like a million of them or something. Yeah, it actually is something that you can actually use RPG Maker MZ with. All these plugins give you more customization for the video game that you are creating. And today with RPG Maker Wiz, as we are waiting for the newest RPG Maker MZ, which I believe is going to be having its own RPG Maker plugins. We're going to be looking at here what are the best 5 RPG Maker MZ plugin creators, and I know there's a bunch of them, but there are some of these people that actually have risen quite in a large way. They have a lot of plugins, made by themselves, and we shall see what sort of creations they have made. But before I ask you, please, if you like to see more RPG Maker content, subscribe for the channel, like the videos, and share the RPG Maker content. We're going to be doing quite often these videos about RPG Maker, all about its plugins, all about its games and engine and more. So stay tuned. First, I'm going to be now saying to you one creator who is called Victor Engine. We've got going to be top 5, so this is no particular order, but this creator has quite a lot of different things. You can see I personally use these, and of course these are I don't know, is he still updating them? I'm not really sure, but they are very, very handy. They give you able to make some customization for your battles. You're able to do some ammunition. All of these things, as you can see on the screen, are not available for normal RPG Maker MZ, and he makes them very easy to use. Death counter especially has been very useful. If you die, it's not like you can do a skill after the death happens, and this sort of thing, very easy to implement. Also, there's like throwable objects. It can even work with some battle system and battle plugins from other things. One of the things that usually plugins have a problem with is how they work with each other. Of course, made by different creators. Sometimes they have things that go against each other, and I've noticed that out of these 5 I'm going to be talking about, Victor Engine has the most problem with the other plugins are made by other creators. So I've had quite a lot of problems by sometimes I made so that I couldn't use all of these. But still, if you want to just let's say use one of these things, I recommend to check out. There's quite a lot of them, a lot of good ones there. The next one we have here, of course, is SRDude. He has even his own YouTube channel for these things. I'm very sad to see that he has not continued the creation of these. He might be coming back when RPG Maker MZ comes. Who knows? We shall see. But he has made quite a lot of different tools that are super useful. And what is the most hilarious thing, of course, is video persona. He actually edits and takes quite a lot of time in making his plugins here, put here on YouTube. There are things like, what you can do with, just simple customization, like there's like a good loading plugin. I just love this plugin because basically one problem with RPG Maker MZ is that when you have so many assets, each time the game has a new asset coming to the screen, it loads it individually, and this is a problem. If there's like a lot of different assets just being introduced, it visibly lags. So this thing basically gets rid of it. There's one loading screen in the beginning of the whole game, and that's it. You don't need any more loading, and it's not that big of a loading, but it very much helps the performance. There's quite a lot of other things he has done videos about. But still, the main thing, the main cake, the main things that he puts here are, just makes the game look much better with the camera controls and such. I would very much recommend you to actually have a look and see his channel yourself. The next one we're going to be taking a look at is quite a lovely little thing that actually made me quite excited. I'm going to be trying this out myself and see how would it work in practice. Basically, we have here alphanet, which basically makes you able to make multiplayer RPG Maker games. And I actually support this creator financially because I just had to really do it, because I've never seen such a smooth system to actually make online multiplayer games. So basically, alphanet, you can make either a internet-based games, with servers and such. Very easy customization, very easy to learn. He has made tutorial videos about it. Also, there's this chance that you can actually make also like split screens and these sort of things very easily. Either collaboration or that you can even have some PvP action in there. Currently there's like a local network, hot seat, or you can have something with a Havachi internet. There's a PC servers you can have, even for mobile games, which is, I'm going to be trying that out. I'm not sure how it's going to go for my game, but we shall see. And it works with all of the RPG Maker plugins. It has problems with some custom battle system, but normal RPG Maker battle system it works. And also he has been creating this own battle system of his, which is can we find the name of it? But there's quite a lot of different things that he's also been developing that work with this system. So if you want to make an RPG Maker MZ online game, it is a possibility. Next one, which I have personally been using quite a lot of different things from, and I've not seen too many people. Well, I've seen some people, but it's some like these are other creators I've seen many people mention often. But this is like a kind of like a secret person. I don't know, but like he basically puts here together all of these sort of very very lovely small things. Like you have here emotions. Or you have like these sort of weather systems, or weather is like excellent. I use it all the time. Also time system, battle hot system. Can we actually show here some videos of his battle animation things, which just make the game look much nicer, I would say. Voice acting, capabilities. Also the weather effect, like you can see it here. Absolutely breathtaking things you can make, because RPG Maker visually, with the default parts usually looks very lacking, and he has made a lot of things on the systems and the visual side of things, as you can see. Definitely a must-have. Treasure pop-ups and such. Also, he has made his own action battle engine things, as you can see. You can even actually this is like a chrono trigger sort of battle system. Very lovely looking. Also, there's like these health bars, destinations, all of these things, even some visual effects, and like a Zelda-style hard life meter, which is amazing. There's a lot of customization and optimization, and these plugins work really nicely with other plugins. I've never really had problems with other plugins with this one. At least, to this point, some of these, they might take some time, and this is the easiest. And I hope he's going to be making more RPG Maker MZ content. Whoever is going to know, we shall see. He has actually been pretty active, of course, even making, for 2019, which some of these creators don't make. But of course, the final entry for the top RPG Maker MZ plugin creators is none other than Yanfly. Indeed, as you can see, here we go, janfly, his little face there, as you can see, and well, I don't actually know gender, but anyways, some plugins he has made, and I keep saying, basically, Yanfly is doing quite a lot of good stuff. A very lot of good stuff, like icons, these sort of things, and of course collaborating with other creators as well, and he keeps putting stuff together, and actually he's one of the only ones that actually have started selling his stuff, which I've really being kind of weirding out on the fact that when the game released, all of his things were free. I suppose, of course, it's very nice to have free stuff, but of course, I personally have purchased a few of his stuff. Just even if I have them, I've just purchased them because I want to support a few of these creators, and he has so much stuff. Just look at like battle plugins. Can we see? Like, look at this. Oh, this is just like few ones. Then we have like a core plugins. So much good stuff. Like, these are improvements to your whole game. You can actually go beyond some limitations that RPG Maker has, and discussions are going to be looking much better than they ever could. Then you have like these sort of like a movement things, like we have here, some extended movements, some battle movements as well. There's utility, there's some visual stuff, like, oh goddamn, there's quite a lot of these works right here. What I've understood that Yanfly basically has worked with Kadokavda, basically these RPG Maker engine developers they have put their own plugins there. Sometimes they have worked together, and I can see actually quite a lot of new progress reports. So you can see active chain development, input combo. I think it's because they have actually started putting that's the thing. If you support a few of your creators, they actually start being more active. And after Yanfly put all of the things, with paid, some of are free, of course, then, they can put more stuff online, and I'm very much supporting that. That's why I support RPG Maker engine itself, because I want to see more of this stuff. I'm hooked on making RPG Maker games, and hopefully you are as well. I recommend checking all of these people out. Like SRDude, Victor Engine, Atelier RGGS, alphanet especially, and Yanfly. All of them have excellent plugins to play with to make your game. If you want to see more RPG Maker content, we actually are going to be looking forward to when RPG Maker MZ is going to be released, so stay tuned. RPG Maker Wiz says you goodbye. Of course, after please like the video, share the video, and there's a playlist on the screen of what we have done. Press it so you can see more RPG Maker content that we start now do more regularly. So thank you very much. I wish you goodbye.